note cards and envelopes. They actually come in a package, and I'm looking for my package here. They come in a package of 20 of them. And then, but it also has this box that you can put together, and you can use this as a gift or just a great way to store your own note cards. And Thursday, I'm having a class here at Lebanon, and so I'm getting ready for that. But I just thought I would show you one of the cards. We're not making it Thursday, so gang, if you're coming Thursday, this is not one of the cards we're making. But this is, I like put together an inspiration board where folks can look and they can take pictures and of other things that they might want to make. So, okay, so I'll get this box out of the way. Like I said, this is what got me started. When we were playing with that Saturday, it's the Cottage Wreaths. It's a bundle, it's a stamp set and dies. Look at all those dies. But tonight I'm going to craft with just the stamp set. But I do have a project using the dies. So we are going to go ahead and get started. Here's our note card and our envelope, okay? So these are heavy duty. They're craft paper, so they're heavy duty. So I like, and they're already scored, which is nice. So, but I like using my bone folder. If you don't have that, you can use your edge of your scissors, or I've actually used my block before. But like I said, this is heavy duty, so I like going back and forth a couple times, because what we're doing, we are actually stretching the fibers of the paper, and it's just going to lay down a little bit better. And so I'll come back one more time. There we go. Okay, now I'm actually going to open it up because it's going to make it see, and it's going to lie really nice for me. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I already have this piece cut out, and this is from the Sweet, no, it's the Lovely in Linen Designer Series paper. It's a lot of pretty different things. And so I've cut this, and it is it's a 3-inch strip by a 4-inch strip, and so I want to go there. And then I dug into my Evening Evergreen scraps, and I happened to find this already cut. So we are going to put that right back here. And then this is 2 3/4, and I thought I would stamp the wreath on this. So I've got this wreath. And now see, I could go with soft succulent, or I could go with Evening Evergreen. And I think I'm going to go with Evening Evergreen. Hey, Kathleen, glad you're joining. I was just talking about you, us getting to craft together. That was fun. So, okay, so I'm just going to ink this up and look at it to make sure it's inked. And it is. And I want it just right in the center there. There we go. Oh, pretty. Yes, yes. Okay. So, oops. So I'm going to go ahead and close that because I think we're good for right now. And in fact, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put these together. This is a really simple and easy card, a note card. I just thought I like, sometimes I just like doing simple sometimes. And then there's times I like going very elaborate. But I'm just sort of centering that. And then I'm going to use my glue and center this one, this pretty pattern paper. And put it right over here, right on top. And you could sort of look at this as this is a template for a note card. You can use whatever stamps or papers you have. But this would give you an idea. Okay, and so I thought I'd put that right there. Now, I thought I would go ahead and elevate this, and so I'm going to use some dimensionals to do that. And I think I'm going to go ahead and stamp my sentiment on there. Yes, so I have got a couple options. I want to use hello or grateful, and I think I will use the hello. I didn't know which, so I've got them both. So, and I think I'm going to do that with soft succulent a little bit, and I'm going to do hello. And I think I'll just go right there, straight down and straight up. There we go. Very nice. Okay, now, like I said, I think I'm going to give this a little bit of definition by elevating it. And where did I do? Oh, over here. I put my dimensionals. So, and I'm just going to, oops. There we go. Put them on the corners. And I've been using this, so I've got edges that I've already cut. And I'll put one in the middle, and there we go. Okay, and so just take this release off because it's double-sided. This card's going to go together quickly, but I have a more elaborate card that I want to show you. Okay, now I'm going to decorate that wreath a little bit, and I can do different things. In fact, I'll show you one of the others that I did earlier. And you see these pretty red pearlized. Those are actually the crystallized, what is it? It's pearlized enamel effects. And it's just, it's like paint. And so when you're done, you've got red, black, and white. I've used these before. So, I mean, that's one option. Or I can add, I've got all kinds of bling. Now this is hello, so it's not a Christmas, whereas this one, I made that a Christmas. But, so I don't think I want to go with these, but I could go with the soft succulent, or I'm just going to go with some others. I'm going to go, we use these pearlized, iridescent pearlized basic jewels, and that's what I'm going to use. So, I'm just going to come and it's going to make it's going to be some wreath. There we go, right there. And I could always use color, like I said, but I don't want that to be red. But now I could color that with your alcohol blends. You could add some colors. In fact, no, I put that away someplace. Yes, I don't know where I have put it. So we used Flirty Flamingo and made some really pretty pearls that way. Whoops. Okay, come here. There we go. Now I'm like doing it in odd. So I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think I'll do my 5th one right there. Okay, now it's subtle. It's not real obvious. So let's pull this up here. So I want to make sure you can see this. Okay, make sure the light's here. And so this is a really simple and easy note card. And I thought, in fact, I want to stamp the inside. And so I'm not done. I'm not done. I realized I was ready to go. But this stamp set has, I love the sentiment. Some people just make life better. I love that. So I have got that. And we're going to stamp that on the inside of my card. Make sure it's got good ink. Yep, it probably does, but press it down. This is Kraft, so I like to let it sit just a moment longer. There we go. Now, I think I'm going to do my wreath again. And I'm going to do that in soft succulent. And I want it really light. So I've got some scrap paper here. And let's see how light we need to make it. That's the 1st generation. And that's 2nd generation. I think I want my 2nd generation. 1st generation. And 2nd generation. So let's see what that looks like. Oh, that's pretty, isn't it? I like that. And yet you can still see our sentiment. Okay, so now let's decorate the envelope. So we will put this right over here. Like I said, I've got a more advanced one I want to show you. So once again, this is already scored for us. So I'm going to go ahead and there we go. And I've got from that same pattern paper, I'm going to use this because I thought that went really well. And so this is 2 inches by 5.5, I believe. And so I'm just going to put some liquid glue on my flap. And put this all the way up to the crease. There we go. And press that down really good. And then with my snips, pardon me, just going to turn it around and cut. There we go. I don't know how it is where you guys are, but here in Indiana, our highs have been the lows, well, no, the high 60s. And in fact, we're supposed to have frost in a couple days. So here is my simple and easy note card and envelope. And then I promised I would show you another one that I've done. Here's one that, this is more elaborate. In that it's the same design, it's the same paper, but this time I die cut the wreath, I die cut the bow, added the hello down here and added just a little more paper, and these are the champagne rhinestones. So there you go. So that is a more elaborate version. So now I was teasing you earlier though with a photo, and this is one that when I said I love that sentiment. And so what I did, I actually cut this. This is from Lights Aglow, the designer series paper. You see that pretty gold in there? Isn't that pretty? And that's just a die cut circle. And so I'm going to probably do a card with that later on. But here are our projects, gang. So, hey, thanks for joining me. Oh, by the way, I got just a couple announcements. If you got any questions, this is where you can get a hold of me, craftingwithsuzy.stampinup.net. And the October host code is this right here. And tomorrow, don't forget, free shipping, gang, for $75 orders or more. It's one day only. So shipping with Stampin' Up is 11%. So you can save 11%, boom, right there. So I went back through my stash to make sure I've inventoried my my cardstock, my adhesives, and things like that. So, and if you just want a few things, you don't have the $75, if you let me know early, I will put it, I'll combine it with my order. I'm actually going to order first thing of a morning, but if there's enough folks, I could potentially put in another order later in the day. But I'm definitely putting mine in first thing before I head to work. So that means around 7 o'clock in the morning, Eastern Standard Time, I'll be putting my order in for this. But so yes, so don't forget that. And the one other thing I wanted to mention, if you enjoy Paper Pumpkin, gang, the next one is Ho Ho Ho. And it is, it's a card. This is the crafty kit that comes to your mailbox. Make sure you subscribe by the 10th or the 11th. I always say the 10th to give yourself a little bit of room, because actually the 11th, they start charging, and so the 10th is the deadline now that I think about it. But it's going to be Christmas cards and 9 cards, 3 of each of 3 designs. And the following month is going to be some gift tags that coordinate with this same paper pumpkin. So if you like doing the kits, gang, that's something to check out. So thanks so much for joining me. Hey, Sue, glad you joined me. This is the simple and easy card we did, and then I bumped it up just a little bit more like this and added some die cuts and rhinestones and things like that. And so like I said, tomorrow is the free shipping. So I will be back next Monday, which is October, what is it? October 10th. So, hey gang, if you like this video and you've got some crafty friends, share it, and because that way they can craft along with us. So, and if you're watching on YouTube, make sure you hit subscribe and hit the notifications bell so you'll know when I upload new videos. So gang, thanks so much for joining me. It was, I had fun crafting with you. So I will see you next Monday. Toodles. Bye-bye.